Welcome, LIPSEY'S Guns fans, and I'll tell you what, 2020 has been a heck of a ride so far. But one thing for sure, it's looking like it might be our best year of exclusives yet. I don't know. We got a ways to go, but it's shaping up, right?
Rob, this has turned out to be probably one of the most exciting years for special makeups we've ever had.
And I'll tell you what, we're going to throw some gas on the fire right here. This is the all-new Springfield Larry Vickers edition 1911, and it's just chock full. Larry's always had a passion for 1911s, being in Delta Force, making custom 1911s. He's got a book. If you don't have it, it's awesome. Check it out. But let's just run through this thing. This is a fantastic piece of hardware, Jason.
This is probably one of the most excited projects I've had in a long time. This is about a year in the works now. And the last time Larry was down, we were kind of hitting around other projects, and actually Mr. Lipsey came by and said, you guys need to do a 1911.
Yeah.
Larry, that's where Larry's, reputation building 1911s for Delta Force back in the day, that's where that came from. And
our first venture with Larry in Springfield, so kind of a new thing too.
Yeah, it's a new
cool.
thing. And so, and Larry back in the day when he was building those guns, he was using Springfield Armory guns as base guns, and Springfield Armory Custom Shop was doing a lot of the work on those guns. So there was definitely a tie in there. And so, we kind of decided to do something that was based similar to those guns, but with a modern touch to it. And what they came up with was the new Master Class series of pistols.
I was about to mention that, so let's talk about Master Class a little bit.
Well, the Master Class series is basically, these are built in the Springfield Custom Shop. Now, they're not full custom guns, but they have more attention to them. They're built by the craftsmen in the custom shop. There's more attention done to them, and there's obviously some upgraded parts in here that Larry specified.
Definitely, and let's run through it here, kind of back to front.
Yeah, well, I'll start at the muzzle here.
All right, front to back.
And first off, we have a one-piece stainless match barrel. So it's throated, everything is good with that. We have a Master Class series bushing in here, so a little bit tighter, more hand-fitting to the bushing on there. There is the scalloped ball cuts on the slide here, which gives it a nice clean look.
Very clean.
Yeah, it just looks really sharp. We have a really nice roll mark with the Vickers Tactical in the Master Class series right there. The serrations on the slide are kind of a scalloped feel.
Very unique, kind of.
They're unique and they're very comfortable.
Yeah.
The front strap and the mainspring housing have the same. They kind of blend in with the grips.
They're sort of one of a kind thus far.
Yeah. This is the first gun that Springfield has used this pattern on. And I tell you, we went out and shot the sample gun. I had my two oldest sons with me. And my 11-year-old, he was actually the first one to shoot it. And he shot over 100 rounds through it. And he said, "Dad, man, my hands feel really good. It's not real abrasive."
Nice.
Some of my checkered 1911s, after about 50 rounds, he gets like, "Okay, I've had enough."
Yeah.
He couldn't put this one down.
Excellent.
Moving back to the sights, we've got the Vickers Wilson Combat tactical rear sight, his classic U-notch style rear sight.
Definitely.
This one is this is a new sight though. This was patterned after the similar sights that he used on the Delta guns. So a little bit more sight radius, very clean sight picture.
Yeah.
The front sight is an Ameriglow style Pro-Glow front sight. So the orange ring with the tritium,
Right.
125 width, awesome sight picture.
Another Vickers favorite.
Yeah,
too.
very fast, very clean. You can do really good work with those sights. This is a Wilson Combat Commander style tool steel hammer, which is an awesome hammer. I love the retro Commander styling on there. There's also a Wilson Combat extended slide release.
I noticed that right away, actually.
Yeah, it's real narrow, low profile, but you can get a good positive. You can ride the thumb safety when you're shooting. It's a great thumb safety on there. There's a medium length solid trigger. The sear and the fire control components are from the Springfield Armory Custom Shop, so they're tool steel. So there's no mem or cast in the fire control system there.
It has a fantastic trigger.
Yep.
It really does.
There's a machined bar stock extractor in there as well. It comes with 2 of the Wilson Combat Vickers duty magazines.
Got the logos on there.
Got the logos. There's no holes in here. He likes a solid magazine, keep all the crud out.
Right.
And if you notice, they do extend slightly.
Right.
And that's basically, it gives you a little bit more room for the spring to compress. So for an 8-round magazine has the reliability of a 7-rounder. So a really good mag, comes with 2 of those. Springfield Armory beaver tail on there. And you know, this gun has just got features galore.
I love the grips. I love the color of the grips. Kind of that OD green. It's
Yeah.
just it's Army. It's Larry. It's
I
so
love
cool.
it. The logo came out great. You know, Miltac made these grips, and they got a really good feel. They really blend well to the serrations on there, and the logo came out really good. You know, another cool feature too is these will be serial numbered. You know, VT for Vickers Tactical 001
That's
through
great.
whatever. So there's special serial numbers. Got the Vickers Tactical logo right here on the back. It's a great package.
You know, I'll tell you, we've had some ventures with Larry, and the one pleasant surprise everyone really likes is the price. I mean, we've done other things, and what you would expect or what you might think would be a little bit high comes in very affordable, especially for something that is essentially almost a custom gun. Right. So, Jason, you can kind of touch on the pricing of this. I think it's great.
You're exactly right, Rob. You know, one of the things that Larry and I have always tried to do is make something where you can take it out of the box and you're ready to go, and make it affordable.
Right.
And you know, this gun being built in the Springfield Custom Shop as a Master Class pistol with all these features, MSRP is $14.95.
Right.
I mean, for the 1911 world, that is a bargain.
Right.
You know, and that's probably the #1 thing I get emails about. You read in the forums and everything. You know, what's the best pistol between $1,000 and $1,500?
Right.
And you know, you're right. And Larry and I just wanted to make that gun, and I think this is it. If you want a 5-inch 1911 and 45 in that price range, you won't find a better gun for the money.
It's beautiful, and I'll tell you what, these aren't on the assembly line per se, so we're not going to be cranking them out. However, we will have some availability. They'll come out slow and steady, so you know you're going to want to get your hands on one of these as always. We're excited about this. I know Larry's excited about this. You'll see more from him as well. For information on your local LIPSEY'S dealer, go to LIPSEY'S.com or LIPSEY'sguns.com, and you can punch in your zip code in our dealer finder, and you can find a LIPSEY'S dealer near you. So until next time, aim higher.